This is music, and these are the screams of the dying victims. Welcome to another update / haul video. In this video I'm going to show you a haul I picked up at Dying Victims Productions in their web shop. Dying Victims Productions, that's an underground label. They do a great job at, getting otherwise obscure music out there to the masses. Both, old stuff that they reissue, but also releases by, new bands and active bands. They don't have to be new, but new releases. And I think they do a great job of that. I mean, we're kind of fortunate that we have a bunch of those underground labels that make sure that, obscure metal music and metal related music gets out there to us fans. And I would say that Dying Victims Productions are like in the top tier of those labels. They do a great job on their vinyls. They do a great job on their CDs. They do a great job on their merch. And they do a fantastic job, I think, on their cassette tapes. Their cassette tapes just look absolutely great. So I picked up one vinyl, a handful of CDs, and a shit ton of cassette tapes from Dying Victims Productions web shop. And most of these are released on Dying Victims Productions labels as well. First up, some Japanese thrash metal, Sacrifice, Total Steel, really good stuff. This one is reissued on their Relics from the Crypt, I think it's called, series. Really great stuff here, Sacrifice. So that was the one vinyl. So let's turn to the CDs. I picked this, I think it's like a compilation up, Dresden, Too Many Skeletons, thrash metal as well, I guess. So really good stuff. Aggressive Perfector, the Satan's heavy metal. So yeah, that sounds promising. Some thrash metal as well, I would say. Early Moods, Spellbound. This one was kind of intriguing because it was described as doom and speed metal. And that seems like kind of like the opposites of one another. So I figured that's probably going to be very interesting. So I picked it up. Some more thrash. Victims by Insane. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of thrash in this haul. Maybe not surprisingly. Iron Throne, Dungeon Breaker, kind of like speed metal, thrash metal. A nice EP there. Or maybe a mini album. I think it's an EP. Some doom metal. God's Right Hand by Parrish. Another... I guess it's an EP. It's a bit tricky with doom metal, right? Because there are like 4 songs on it, but they could be like really long. But I think it's an EP. The Other Sacrifice, the Canadian, I think they're Canadian, a Canadian band, and this is Apocalypse Inside. Also thrashy as far as I remember. So really good stuff there. And Tangent, an EP, trad metal, hard rock, I think is fair to say. And the last CD is Vicious Knight's Alteration Through Possession. And that's, death thrash, I think is not an unfair description either. So those were the CDs. So let's have a look at the cassettes. Up first, some more Aggressive Perfector, Havoc at the Midnight Hour, on sort of a red tape here, or the shell is red, and it's darker than it looks on camera, just so you know, so we're clear. It's more like blood red. And Antagonist Frozen to Death. Sort of, I guess you could say that it's more like Blackened Thrash. I don't think that's unfair. Armored Knight, the Sacred Flame, on a golden cassette tape here. Some Doom Metal, Beastmaker, Eye of the Storm, on a really nice yellow tape, which I really appreciate. And this is not, as far as I remember, it's not out on Dying Victims. I did pick up some tapes from some other labels, but most of this is Dying Victims. Certainly Cherokee's Blood and Gold, hard rock, trad metal, really good stuff. On, I guess, marine blue, whatever, tape, hard rock. And Entrenched, Through the Wall of Flesh, thrash metal. And the tape here looks really great. Has a nice print on it for sure. Megaton Sword Nerolet. I picked this one up because I really like the other one. Was it Blood Hails Fire Hails Steel or something like that? Or great sort of epic traditional metal album. I hope this EP is just as great and epic. Some more trad metal, Road Warrior Power, on a nice white tape. This one is Schizophrenia Voices. Nice looking tape again. Sign of the Jackal, Breaking the Spell. I mean, the tapes are really fantastic here. Spiker, Heavy Metal Macht, because it's they sing in German, which is great. Spiker, there you go. And the last one of the bunch is Tension's Decay. And I opted for this one on tape, although it is out on vinyl and a CD. But I just have a weakness for Dying Victims Productions tapes. They look gorgeous and they sound great. They also sent me a bunch of stickers. Of course, a lot of the tapes come with stickers, some of the CDs as well. So you have this one. You have this one here. They also sent me a bunch of pins. A lot of the tapes come with pins, but I don't think I need to show the pins. But I like to just, go through. I already have this sticker. There you go. Early Moods there. Entrench, not enforced. Insane. Megaton Sword. Parish. Road Warrior. And also a Road Warrior patch in case I want to make a battle vest. Sign of the Jackal here. Heavy Metal Macht by Spiker. Tension, this is a really cool sticker, I think. I really like the cover artwork for Decay. And the next one, Vicious Nights, is actually also pretty cool. So that's the Dying Victims haul. I don't know if you can say that you're a fan of a label, but if you can, I'm certainly a fan of Dying Victims Productions. They are, again, in the top tier of underground labels that issue and reissue more obscure music. So great stuff. Thanks for watching.